Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. Today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video. I haven't done anything quite like this before on my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing R.e.m. Beauty by Ariana Grande, and I'm going to be going through the Chapter 2 new launch. So I was so excited to receive this in PR. The PR box is so cool. It comes in this like circular package. So to open this up, this is what it looks like inside. It comes with this beautiful photo of Ariana. I love her makeup in this photo. I think she's so pretty. And this is what's inside in terms of the collection, and I will show you guys how they have it laid out here. This is everything I got in. Just put that back in there. So this is everything I got in PR, and yeah, I used pretty much everything for this look today except for the brow and lash boosting serum, which I'll explain later. But before we jump into the review, I would love it if you guys would hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. All right, so let's dive into the review. Okay, so jumping into Chapter 2 of R.e.m. Beauty, we actually have some skincare, which I was not expecting. So the first skincare product we have in this collection is the Calming Face Mist. I actually love the name of it. This is called Mist Thing. So adorable. So I guess this is just supposed to be a soothing face mist for the skin. It's kind of supposed to protect against free radicals as it contains antioxidants. So I'm gonna mist it on my face to prime my face. It smells really good. It does smell like lavender and chamomile. It's just a really kind of soothing, relaxing scent. I kind of think about essential oils or like a spa kind of vibe. That's where this mist takes me. So the mist itself is a little bit heavier, I will say. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a little bit of a heavier mist, but it actually doesn't bother me too much as I'm just using it to prime for now. So this next product I'm actually really curious about. I definitely was not expecting R.e.m. Beauty to come out with something like this. This is their Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. It's called Full Night Sleep. So a theme I'm seeing in the skincare is to fight free radicals, but this does not only promise to do that, it promises to do a whole lot more. It promises to blur the under eyes, reduce puffiness, and reduce the look of dark circles. So those are not small claims. And I'm really excited to try this. I love the packaging. I think this is so cute. It's actually quite heavy, and I really like the color of it. It's kind of like a minty green. Okay, so I'm opening it up for the first time now, and the texture is really interesting. As I'm looking at it in the jar, it looks very mattifying. It looks very blurry. It looks like it's going to kind of give me that silicone-y effect. I've never tried anything like it, so let's test it out. All right, I really don't want to use too much, so I'm just taking a tiny little bit on my finger, and I'm going to start by patting that under my eye. A little feels like it goes a long way, so you really barely need any at all. Okay, so to compare, this eye has the under eye balm and this eye does not. Looking at it right now, I don't see a huge difference between the eye that I've applied it to and the eye that I have not. This eye perhaps is blurred ever so slightly. I will say that I do feel a cooling effect under this eye that I quite enjoy, and I do think if I use this in the morning, it would be really refreshing under my eyes and it may reduce puffiness. I'm filming at night right now. I wanted to get this video up right away, so I'm just jumping right into it. But yeah, I will give you guys my further review on this eye balm. I'm going to apply it to the other side, and then I'm going to jump off camera really quickly and just do my base. I'm going to do my foundation and concealer and all that stuff, and then I will be back with the rest of this review. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to dip into this bright mint green shade in the Go-Go Boots palette, and I'm going to start to create a wing that is actually inspired by the PR package. Ariana is wearing this beautiful shimmery mint green liner, so I'm going to use this shadow as a base and create a winged shape that is a bit thicker, so it'll actually transition really seamlessly onto my crease. I'm going to pack that green color about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way onto my lid, and I'm just making sure that I'm really packing that on my lid. All right, so this is the green shade. Honestly, I'm not mad at it at all. I would have liked maybe a little bit more pigmentation, but there was no fallout. It was pretty easy to apply. So far, so good. Next, I'm going to dip into this lilac purple shade in the Groovy Baby palette, and I'm actually just going to apply that from my inner corners and kind of blend that into the mint green shade we applied on the lid. Right away, the shade is quite pastel. It is not super pigmented, but I don't really mind it. I like a bit of a pastel shade. All right, so this shade is definitely a bit more of a pastel shade. It is not the easiest color to work with. I will say it's a bit more difficult to blend and it takes more time and patience to build up, but I still like it. I still think it is quite pretty and I would wear this color, so yeah. All right, so I think it's time to amp this look up a little bit. I'm gonna dip into the metallic eyeshadow in the shade Touch, and this is a really, really beautiful finish eyeshadow. I swatched it earlier and I was really impressed with the way it applied. I'm not sure how it'll apply on the eyes, but let's find out. I've never seen a texture like this in an eyeshadow in my life. Look at this. It's like really moussey, really jelly, super unique. Kind of strange, but really cool. So I'm just gonna scoop a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a detailed brush to apply that on top of the areas that I applied the mint green. Oh, it is gorgeous. It is so, so beautiful. Very reflective and such a unique color. A little goes a long way. I'm gonna go in with a smaller angled brush to apply it on that outer wing. Whew, wow, that is so pigmented. So that is the kind of mint green metallic eyeshadow gel, and as it's drying on my lids, it does feel like a little bit tight. Nothing too bothersome, but I also want to zoom you guys in and see. I'm experiencing a little bit of bunching. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but right here, it's like a little bit clumpy. And maybe that's just because I applied a bit too much, but I did notice it. Honestly, I don't think anyone else would. So I'm going to add some purple shadow now. I'm going to dip into the first palette that I used earlier. I'm going to be using the Go Go Boots palette and using that purple shimmer and applying it right on top of where we applied that lilac color. All right, honestly, that didn't really make much of a difference from this eye where I've applied the shadow to this eye where I've not applied the shadow. So far, not my favorite eyeshadows ever, but definitely not the worst by any means. I do really love the color stories, and I'm curious to test out the more neutral one for everyday wear. I think that one's really pretty, but for this look, it's just not really giving me the punch that I was hoping for. I think I'm actually going to bring that purple shimmer shade right into the inner corners, almost like an inner corner highlight. I just really quickly want to talk about the other shades I was sent in the metallic gel eyeshadows. So I was sent the shades Affirmation and Quality Time. This one is a really interesting, like fiery orangey red shade. I think it's really cool. I don't know how much I would wear it. And this shade is Affirmation. This is a bit more of a wearable shade. It's like kind of a taupey, purpley, shimmery shade. To finish off the eyes off camera, I'm just going to apply a thin winged liner and a little baby lash. All right, so I have applied lashes and liner. I'm quite happy with the way the eye turned out. I'm happy with the final look. I don't generally wear bright colors like this, but I'm really liking the way I feel in this makeup, and I just think it looks really pretty. The colors look well together. Overall, I'm quite pleased. All right, so for the moment that I've been waiting for, I've been waiting to dive into these blushes. So I have 3 shades here. I have this dark kind of berry blush. This is called Broadway Baby. I'm actually quite drawn to the shade. I like it quite a lot. I have a orangey kind of red called Leading Lady. And last but not least, I have Audition, which is just kind of a more neutral pink. I feel like Audition would go best with this look, but I'm also really drawn to the berry shade. I think I'm gonna go with the lighter color. I'm gonna go with the shade Audition. I'm just going to apply that directly to the skin on this side of my face and see how this blends. I'm not going to apply too much. All right, so this is blending really easily, and surprisingly, it's not too crazy pigmented, which I actually do like. The pigment, I would say, is just right. All right, so that is the blush on this side. I actually really like it. It was very easy to blend. I'm actually really happy with the way it looks with the eye look as well. It doesn't really take away from the eye or distract too much. I'm going to try applying the brush directly, I'm going to try applying the blush directly onto a brush and see if it applies any different like that. Honestly, that was very easy to apply, super blendable, just the right amount of pigmentation. I think the blushes are my favorite so far. I'm also just going to apply a little bit of this blush on my lips as well to kind of use it as a lip color. I don't really love the color on my lips, but let me just put a bit of a liner on and see if that fixes things. So I definitely prefer this blush with the liner. I actually think it applied really nicely. Again, kind of just blends and melts into the skin. And this color is quite wearable, although it's not my favorite color for myself personally on my lips. I prefer it on the cheeks. Okay, so there's a few things left that I didn't actually get the chance to talk about. This is the Lash Booster Serum, I think for your lashes and brows. Yeah, Lash and Brow Boosting Serum. I have not tried this. I feel like this is something I'm going to need to test out as time goes on. So with that being said, I will kind of put this one in my pocket and be testing it for you guys, and I will let you know if I notice difference in my lashes and brows from this. Last but not least, I have this R.e.m. Beauty Shadow Gloss, and I actually think this is a really cool concept to come out with a shadow gloss. I'm kind of tempted to try it. So I wouldn't normally wear eye gloss with this look, but since I'm reviewing R.e.m. Beauty, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of eye gloss on. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit onto the back of my hand. Whoa, the tube is very hard. It doesn't squeeze very easily. Oh my gosh. I literally can't get it out. It's that hard to squeeze. Okay, so I had to use both hands, but I did finally get some out. That is bizarre that the tube is so hard. Like, I'm not even kidding you. It took me both hands and like almost all my might to squeeze this gloss out of the tube. So I'm just gonna take that gloss on a small brush and start applying it to my lid. Okay, that's actually really pretty. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see the difference on camera, but I applied the gloss to this eye and I actually think it's really pretty, and it actually kind of pulled this eye look together for me. It gives a really pretty shine. I can't feel it on my eyes. Honestly, it doesn't feel sticky or anything. I'm so surprised. All the products I thought I wouldn't really like and that I had such low expectations for, I ended up really liking. Okay, Ariana. Since I squeezed out a little extra gloss with all of my might trying to squeeze it out, I'm just going to apply a little bit to the lips and see how it feels, because why not? This is the final look. I actually quite like it despite it being so different from my normal. I usually am just such a neutrals everyday girl, super minimal, but it's nice to switch it up and it was really fun to test all these products. All right, you guys, that is it for this tutorial and review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, let me know what you guys pick up from R.e.m. Beauty if you are buying from this new chapter. Let me know what you get down in the comment section below. If you like this video and want to see more reviews like this, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, show some love. I see that we have hit 500 subscribers, which makes my heart so happy. We're halfway to 1,000, and as you guys know, that is my goal right now, to hit 1,000 subscribers. So please join the family. Also, let me know what you guys are going to be picking up from R.e.m. Beauty down in the comment section below. Are you going to be buying anything from this chapter 2 collection? Are you going to leave it? Let me know. I think that's all for today. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you next time.